Today I will be showing you how to make an easy Dollar Tree DIY wall candle sconce. It's a long word.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now.
To start off, I'm using some tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree. So first, I'm going to glue together 3 rows of 8 and then 2 rows of 4. So as you can see, I'm using my Dollar Tree ruler. I have my Surebonder glue gun and glue. You can also use some Gorilla Glue sticks. So I'm using this because it helps make sure the rows of tumbling blocks are straight, and it is a big help. This is such an easy DIY, but it looks so high end. And right here, I am just showing you how easy I'm putting together the 2 rows of 4 blocks. Now that I have those all ready to go, I'm going to glue all of this together so you can see how it looks and how I created the candle sconce. So I'm putting the 2 rows of 4, one at the top and one at the bottom, and the 2 rows of 8 like this, so it's like a long rectangle. And then for the last piece, I will place that in the center on top of the rectangle we just created. Now I will hot glue everything together. I'm just making sure everything is straight with my ruler. And I was actually inspired by a candle sconce just like this from overstock.com, except the ones that I saw were humongous and I believe they were for outdoors. And it almost looks identical to the one I'm making, except theirs was a gold color and it was huge, and mine is a little bit smaller, measuring at 17.5 to about 18 inches. So I went ahead and made 2 of them, except the second one I made doesn't have that centerpiece in the middle. So what I'm going to do is actually stack these on top of each other like this. And the reason for that is because the centerpiece is going to be to hold my mirrors in place and have a real secure and steady background to glue it onto. So I took them outside and gave them a good spray paint with a matte black spray paint. And now what I'm going to do is glue them on top of each other. I purchased this 5-pack of mirrors. I believe they're 4 inches from Michael's, and they were only like not even $2 because they also had a coupon, and that gave me like a few cents off. So it was super cheap for a pack of 5 mirrors. I know they do have some mirrors at Dollar Tree, but I could not find any from my 2 local Dollar Trees. So if you need to, what I did was went online and purchased this pack, and I just went and did a curbside pickup. Now that I have the mirrors glued down, I am sticking some Dollar Tree skewers in between the blocks and underneath the mirrors. So that's another reason why I did it this way and made that centerpiece for the mirrors. So the skewers have a place to stay still, and I will also add hot glue in a second. So Dollar Tree sells this 100-pack of skewers, and I love them because obviously they're only $1 for 100, and I like them because they're very thin, so you can maneuver them the way you want, and you can also use your scissors or whatever to cut them to your liking. So I'm just basically measuring out how I want them to sit underneath the mirrors, and then I will add glue like I mentioned. I also took a handful of blocks outside and spray painted more. And I have some paint to the side right here that I'm going to use to just brush over those skewers. That's just the area where I cut off. So I glued 5 sets of 2 blocks together for this last part on the candle sconce. I am gluing these 2 together, so I have 4 right here. Then I'm moving that out the way and laying 1 set right here and gluing those 4 together on top like this. Lastly, I'm taking the last 2 sets and gluing them right on top of each other. And now I will be gluing them all together like this. So this part is actually going to go on the bottom of the rectangular sconce that we made, and it's going to hold the candle up for us. You can see one side has 2 blocks and the other side has 4, and that is because I'm going to glue it underneath like this. The 2 blocks are going to be glued under the sconce, and then the part that has the 4 blocks, I made that to be a little bit thicker or wider, I guess you could say, so that way it has a bigger base to hold the candle. So we're actually going to add another mirror. Since I bought a pack of 5, I can add another mirror up here to hold my candle. So I thought that was going to look absolutely perfect up there. Now I'm going to add hot glue and place my mirror either way like this, or diagonally to where it looks like a diamond like that, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it just like that. And I have this Dollar Tree pillar candle, and it's LED, so you just turn it on at the bottom and it kind of flickers. So I thought that was great that I found it, because I was actually on Amazon looking for some, and I believe I found some like 3 packs for like 20 bucks, you know, something like that. So this was perfect for this, and I'm also just using my level to make sure everything is straight. I only ended up making 1 of these sconces, but just think about how perfect this would be if you made 2 and had one like on each side of your fireplace, or on each side of like a big mirror, or diagonally from each other. It would just look so pretty. And let me know if you are going to give this a try. Also send me some pictures on Instagram. I hope you enjoyed today's DIY, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now.